Iranian President Raisi embarks on Africa tour, starting with a visit to Kenya, marking the first trip by an Iranian president to the continent in over a decade. Raisi's three-country tour of Africa, including Uganda and Zimbabwe, aims to forge new beginnings in Iran's relations with the continent amidst crippling U.S. sanctions. Seeking to diversify economic ties, Iran has intensified diplomatic outreach to developing countries following the U.S. withdrawal from the nuclear pact and the reimposition of sanctions. Iran's foreign ministry predicts a significant increase in trade with African nations, surpassing $2 billion this year, demonstrating the growing economic engagement between Iran and the continent. President Raisi receives a warm reception in Kenya, as his Kenyan counterpart William Ruto welcomes him with a red carpet and holds discussions to revitalize bilateral relations. The visit to Kenya presents an opportunity for both countries to strengthen their bilateral ties and explore avenues for mutual benefit, according to Kenya's foreign ministry. Raisi's next destination is Uganda, where he is expected to engage in talks with President Yoweri Museveni to discuss trade and bolster bilateral relations. Zimbabwe will be the final stop on Raisi's African tour, further expanding Iran's diplomatic outreach and exploring economic cooperation opportunities. The visit by President Raisi marks a significant milestone in Iran's efforts to enhance its engagement with Africa and strengthen political and economic ties. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad was the last Iranian leader to visit Africa in 2013, underscoring the significance of Raisi's current tour and the renewed focus on the continent. Iran's diplomatic initiatives in Africa reflect its strategy to forge alliances and seek new trading partners as it confronts the impact of U.S. sanctions. The African tour serves as a platform for Iran to showcase its willingness to engage with developing nations and expand its global presence. President Raisi's visit to Africa highlights Iran's desire to strengthen diplomatic ties and diversify its economic partnerships beyond traditional allies. The trip holds potential for increased investment and trade cooperation between Iran and African countries, contributing to mutual growth and development. The tour signifies Iran's recognition of Africa's geopolitical importance and the continent's potential as a valuable economic partner. Raisi's visit underscores Iran's commitment to expand its influence in Africa, strategically positioning itself as an alternative partner for African nations. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe.